with you. About to go live. That's right. So come on in. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling, huh? How you doing? Welcome to the live chat. Let's get into it. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle these cards up a little bit here real quick. Just check in with you, see what's going on. Hope you're having a good day. I'm well myself. Appreciate you for looking on that way. I got something for you. Oh, my glasses. So I can see y'all in the chat from way over here. All right, so now I got that squared away. Newbies, brand new to the channel, that's you. Subscribe so I don't have to call you a newbie anymore. Right, become part of this divine family. Let's get it on. Get your message. So sit down, relax, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, whatever you got. We're gonna get it and get hot. All right, so feeling a little tense. I'm feeling a little pressure. Something's going on with you here. All right. Well, how do you like that for your first two cards? Let's see what we got. The Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. So, the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. You know what that says? It says somebody has been spying on you for quite a long time. Yeah. Somebody has been gathering, researching information about you for a very, 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 very long time. Wow. Well, that's just what that is. Okay. So we're going to just keep these right here. Okay, that is your energy in the present moment. Let's get to story mode. See what this is all about. You got a peeping Tom on your hands, huh? Probably. Okay. That is you. You are the Nine of Wands. No. I take that back. It's the other person. It's the person that's spying on you. Okay, so they're looking here at the wall. This is your wall. All these wands behind this person, that is your wall. That is your barrier. That is your energetic blockage. What's going on in the comments? Hi, hi, hi. Right? So they're looking for a way to get through your defenses. Uh-huh. They're reflecting on how to do this. Because you put up a pretty good roadblock, a pretty good barrier here. Okay, energetically, probably, maybe physically, something like that. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, if I put it on Do Not Disturb, somehow the videos get muted. I don't know. I try to go in the settings and fix it, but it doesn't work. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. This person is ruthless, relentless. They're trying any which way to break down your boundaries, your barriers. Yes. What's going on, Liam? Yeah. Appreciate you being up in here. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Hope you all doing well, enjoying your dinner if you're having dinner, if you're at work on lunch break, whatever. Hope you're doing good. All right. So then, Two of Wands. Yeah, Two of Wands says, I think they're deciding something here. They're deciding either A, to quit the shit, or B, to keep going. And then we got that Five of Swords with the Nine of Wands here. They're really trying to find a way to break your barriers here. So they are, I think they're choosing to press on. We'll see. Yeah. Wow. People need to step aside, you know. You put up boundaries, it's just what it is. Back the hell off, you know. Five of Pentacles. Well, the choice is they're going to be left out in the cold. They have no choice here. Five of Pentacles. They have no choice. Because your boundaries and your barriers are too strong. Okay? Way too strong for them to penetrate your boundaries here. But they've been hella spying for a long ass time. That's crazy. So now I think it's like finally coming to an end here. It's like the jig is up. They can't do it no more. Something happened. Something you did blocked them from getting into your energy anymore. It's crazy. Look at that. Look at you, Hercules. Hercules. That's you. Strong. Yeah, you got strong boundaries over here. And they cannot, like I said, penetrate them. So they're going to be, they have no choice. They're left out in the cold because they can't do it no more. That is insane. Well, good for you. All right. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Where's that coming from? Let's see here. This could have been a friend. This could have been even in a relationship. Yeah, a partner spying on you. Yeah, what happened to trust? You know what I'm saying? Like if you got the word about something and you got the facts on it, well then yeah, do your research. But don't just on a whim have this weird like, oh, I got the bubble guts and now I got to go spy on my boyfriend or girlfriend. It's stupid. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so what the root is, this now feels like an ex that has been creeping into your life for a long time, seeing if you're collaborating and coming into partnership with other said people. Isn't there an X on the poison bottle? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Toxic people do toxic things. For real. That is bananas. Two of Pentacles. Yep. Oh, that's a Ten of Pentacles. My bad. Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, so they're wondering if you hit the jackpot with somebody in a relationship and then you're super steady, super solid, super abundant. Okay? Because usually, you know, when you join forces with people, and then you, like to say, for example, you get married, right? Well, then you share bank accounts, you share the bills. So then whatever you were paying is less because now you're only paying half. The other person's paying half, and it's even Steven, so you're both saving money. You know what I'm saying? That's building that Ten of Pentacles. So somebody's been spying on you, trying to get into seeing all of this info. Like, mind your business already. Yeah, that's what I say. Mind your business. All right, keep going. Yeah. Okay, so we get this person's energy clear that they have been seeing if you're invested in somebody. And let's just move on from them. Okay. Kind of tired of that already. But that's also proof they've been steady looking at your money. See, that's down. That's your creepy ex looking at all what you got or what you invested in, what you planted the seed for growth in your life is all about. Like, this person is too much. Yes. Five of Cups, and they're frustrated. Frustrated. They're bitter. So you have a sourpuss ex on the loose. On the loose. So somebody called the paddy wagon because they need a little straight jacket going on. What? This is crazy. All right. I don't mean to laugh, but you know, I can relate, so it is funny to me because I've been enduring that myself. Okay. So let's go and hit you another card. Look at that. Okay, so you have options here. Okay. What is your option? Let's find out. What is this options card here with the Seven of Cups? What is your options? Three of Wands. Make him sit there and wait. Just make him look at everything, right? Keep him on hold. Keep him guessing. That's a great strategy, right? Silence is the most profound strength, super power that you could have. Silence. Because it kills people they don't know. You're not saying nothing. They're just going on in their mind trying to figure it out. You're not saying nothing, so they're going bonkers. That's when they mess up. Oh, secret tip for you, little gem, dropping jewels. Yeah. All right. So you're just gonna sit back and and just let them swim in this mess, because it's not yours. I mean, if it's an ex, then yeah, c'est la vie. We've already been done. Like, what do you want from me? Wow. See, I told you. What do you want from me? It's been over. It's over. So just keep rolling over, Rover. Judgment. Woo! I tell you, some people, my friend, they just don't know how to stop. So you got to push the button in the back of them to turn them off or unplug them. Some shit. Looks like the moon card. Whoa, it is. Look at that, the moon card. Okay, so you could be wrapping this up, or this person could be finally stopping doing this after a long time during this moon cycle here, because we just had a new moon in Cancer, so the full moon should be coming up relatively shortly. But hey, check this out real quick. I want to pause this because I always do that, right? Let me just ask you this. I'm going to start to do this. I want to document a daily picture of the moon. Why do I say this? Because when I was alive, I guess, the moon phases went clockwise. So when the sun, right, because it goes from west to east, so then it would rotate. So then the moon phases, so you have the full moon, and then the waxing, and then new moon, waning, all that. So it all go this way. But what I'm seeing now is like all the moon phases are going the other way. So right now we're in like the last quarter of the moon, but it was waxing, but it was all on the right side of the moon instead of the left, if you know what I'm talking about. Just sounds weird. I don't know if we're rotating differently now. The vibe is getting out there, so I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm going to document that just so I can see the daily 30 days of how that moon rotates. I'll make a little quick video and be over in like 3 seconds. Go, But it was just weird because I noticed it last night. It was like, wait a minute. A night or two ago, the moon was in the phase of waxing, or waning, I mean. And then now, today, it's in the last quarter, but it's all going on this side of the moon, the right side of the moon, for those that are all backwards. All right, I know, little tangent, but I had to say that because it was very weird. Okay, so expect a video of that in about 30 days. All right, so here we go with your next card here. Let's see. Message. 8 of Wands. Okay. So what might happen here is you might be getting wind of this. You might be hearing about this. You might be knowing what's happening. And you might just say something. You're about to put your big girl pants on, big boy pants on, and say something here. Because you're facing your fears of the moon cards. They're not going to know it's coming out of nowhere. Judgment's being called. With that 8 of Wands and Judgment, you're going to hand them up and be like, you need to cut your shit. Yeah, I think you might crash out. I think someone's going to crash out. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, confirmation. There's the message. You're going to give them something. You're going to give them a piece of your mouth, your word, your mind. You're just going to lay into them. You are going to let them have it. Okay. Well, that is pretty strong of you, right? But I guess since you have the 9 of Pentacles, you've been dealing with this for quite a long time. Yeah, it's time to flip the script. Yeah, changing it up. Here comes some good luck. This is meant to be, you're meant to step into your shoes this way. Okay, so maybe this has been a lesson for you to understand that you need to kick it up a notch sometimes. Okay, it's good to be nice and to take it on the cheek one time, maybe take it on the cheek another time, but there's got to be a limit. How hard somebody's gonna step on your toe before you're gonna tell them to get off my freaking foot? That's what I'm talking about. That's what this message is all about. All right, now we're all pumped up, fired up. What is this, the Ace of Pentacles? Oh yeah, Ace of Pentacles, you get a brand new start. This is your reward for stepping up and saying something. Okay, so this is definitely kind of like a cycle here with the World card. Finishing, ending, closing out this cycle of this person constantly spying on you, seeing who you're with, what are you doing, how much money you got, pocket watching, all this crap. So now you have to say something to finish it out. Okay. Wow. See, you're the Empress. So once you do this, you're going to elevate your energy. You're going to vibrate your frequency a little bit higher. You know, even though you are this loving, unconditional person, very nurturing, very giving, there has to be a time when you have to stop giving because you have nothing to give to yourself. Another lesson. Stay there. All right. You know, because we do that. Sometimes us nice people, we just keep giving and we forget to give to ourselves. And then we're like, oh, I don't have nothing for myself. And then begin to this resentment and stuff. And it's just weird, okay? So this is your lesson to cut that out. Nip it in the bud. Tell them it's over. Whatever has to be done. So then you can break the cycle. You get your reward. Then you're spiritually ascended, rising up in your vibrations. Three of Pentacles. Because you're going to be collaborating with other people. Okay, so it's kind of funny here. Some of y'all have been laying smoke screens on your exes and past people, or even people that are interested, but you're not because you know it ain't going to go nowhere. You've been laying smoke screens on them. Meaning playing a little hard to get, a little bit of back and forth, something like that to make them think that you're involved with somebody else when you're really not. So then they eliminate themselves. Oh, that is, who needs revenge, right? That's perfect. Smoke screen. I hear your Transformers. Yeah, see, that's the end of your betrayals. Okay, so this person, your ex or whoever this person was, they're done. They've been betraying you for a long time, maybe even sabotaging your future relationships, and no more of that, because you're definitely going to tell them where to go and how to get. Sorry about that. All right. So that's the end. That's the completions. The betrayals, the backstabs, they're all done. Yep. Straight up rejection to anybody. I mean, you're going to be collaborating with people, but you're also still going to be staying strong. That strength card is the Empress and loving and giving, but to have enough love for yourself to see that if anybody's coming in to betray you in the manner of maybe which you've had dealt with in the past, you quickly reject it. So no more smoke screens, okay? No more fluffing it out so you can see if this person's right for you or not. Done deal, cut them off. Done. And on to the next one. Yeah. All right. That's a good lesson. No need to hang around. No need to let it wander and drift out there just to see if the person can come back and apologize and all this other stuff, because they're never going to. Sometimes you have to finish things without that closure. See, and they're going to be rowdy about it. Oh, no more competition. Yeah, see, you're rejecting any kind of competition. So if anybody tries to put you in the situation of a third party or, just competition, like, oh, well, look at Billy down the street. He wears a tie and you don't. Well, I look good without one and with one, but today I'm not going to wear one. You know what I'm saying? That's that energy. And that's how you're coming with. So if you're going to put me in a competition about Billy wearing a tie, well, I'm so glad that you know about Billy wearing a tie. Why don't you go over there and cook Billy something to eat or something? Okay, get out. Exactly. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so it's going to be some hard work for you here to stay in this loving Empress energy when you have to be the monster, the ferocious lion that you are, to eliminate the NPCs. Okay, you're the main character here. These NPCs come in all day long just as distractions. Swear, like, I know AI is computer, man. It's starting to be robots, but I've been thinking we've had robots as humans for a long time because some people be acting all funny. You know what I'm saying? So you're kind of recognizing that through this process of this other person here. Always creeping in your stuff. Pervert. Okay, but you handle these kind of burdens okay. You're strong. Remember, you got that strength card out here. So you're pretty strong to carry these burdens. Because you're almost done. Right? You're walking to the very edge here. You're going home. You're going to be settling down. You're not going to be having to deal with everybody that you encounter as a burden and a problem and throwing you in competition with somebody else. Like, too much. Too much over here, you know? All right. Here is your next card with the Page of Cups. You know, you're going to be sorry. Sometimes you're not going to be sorry. Okay, because this is a lifelong process. This is not something that's going to be overnight that you have to master. So you're going to encounter more people that are going to be seemingly like, oh, this is great. We almost got it. It's going to happen. And then boom, here comes the rug and now you're on your ass. And you're going to learn that way. And then there's going to be other times where you're going to see people immediately trying to put you in competition and all that jive and living in their ego, and you're going to swipe the rug from them. So this is your sorry but not sorry. So you're going to be sorry to the sun that you almost made it, but sorry to the nun that couldn't make it. I hope that sounded right. All right. Let's keep going here, chugging along. Choo-choo. But it's only for a season. It's only for this season now. And the season, you know, depends on different people, but typically a season we'll say is 30 days, the moon cycle, right? That's the season. Could be the seasons of the year, so it could be summer, could be happening until the fall, you know what I mean? So it just depends on how you're calculating a season. But now that you got the main syllabus, now you can execute it. Okay, King of Swords, yeah. So you're going to be coming into this next round bold, beautiful, very intelligently standing in your truth here. King of Swords. You're going to start using your smarts. I mean, you're intelligent anyways, but sometimes when your emotions kick in, your brain just gets stupid and forgets to start processing things because your emotions are taking over. Okay, let's go. And you want to hold on to this kind of energy. You want to hold on to this King of Swords energy. That is going to carry you through. Be greedy with yourself. Okay? I know we all want to be loved. We want to be cared for, all this other stuff. But, you know, in this process, you're healing, you're learning, mastering things. So you need to really hold on to, you know, maybe loving yourself a little more. Because, you know, when you love yourself and you're walking around, you're like, yay, okay, I'm looking good over here. You know what I'm saying? And you're not really attracting anybody because you're focused on yourself. Well, guess what happens? You're magnetizing somebody on your level who also is over there being like, oh, I look good too, hey. And then you two run into each other and you're like, oh, you look great. And they're like, oh, no, you look great. That's how it all works. So this is the energy that you need to stay in. because that's going to help you manifest the right person at the right time for obviously the right reasons. Oh, yeah. The Empress, twice now. Told you. Hold on to this energy. It's very attractive. It very much so looks good on you. Okay? But I also do like here the fact that you have the Empress and then the King of Swords, because 3 more kings than you'd have an Emperor. So you're staying in your emotional side, which means you're not condemning the whole society. But you're also now working on your masculine side of standing in your intellect, and you're focused on, being vigilant in these kind of situations. And not going all heart in, because now you're going to have to do heart in, head in. So both connecting your heart and your head is what you're trying to align. That's the real energy you need to stay in. Because your heart might be pumping and fluttering, okay? But then your brain's got to kick in and say, well, she might live far away, or he might live far away, this, that, and the third, and the other thing, and this and that, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So when your emotions are strictly engaged, you're not thinking of those things. You're like, oh, this person's so beautiful, and I love the way they talk to me, and we get along so great, and you're not thinking. And you're not thinking. So when you get another opportunity like this, because you've been through these battles, the struggles, and this person was helping you learn that, well, guess what? You're going to be balanced in your masculine and in your feminine. Heart and head. That's the singularity. That's the Christ consciousness. When you can connect your heart to your head and stay in that energy, well, now the flow is easy for that Christ consciousness. Pow! Justice is yours. So you will get the relationship that you seek, that's hot and passionate, hot and sweaty, and all that good jive, but not until you get this one little kink fixed. Okay? Yep, I said it. What you gonna do? Hit that like button? Thank you. All right, here we go. Look at this. Told you it'll be coming in for you. Someone will be approaching you on the heart space, okay, in the heart chakra. So you better prepare your brain for this, because I know your heart's already there. Oh, King of Cups. Ooh, you are lucky. Somebody loves you, or they're going to be loving you. You know why? Because you embody this Empress energy. So someone's going to definitely match your energy. Now we have 2 kings out here, so this might be encroaching on an emperor coming towards you. A boss. That's right, a big badass boss. Chariot coming in hot like Caesar's pizza. Hot and fresh and ready. Okay. So like I said, the cycle with that moon out here could be this next moon cycle. So you could be working it right now. And we're in the last quarter of the moon. The full moon's coming up. That means time to sweep everything outside. This might be happening really soon with that chariot, because that's fast paced, coming in hot. Successfully too. That's the divine Uber. Cut it out. Look at this. Yeah, it's coming in for you because the opportunity is awarded to you, because why? You have been putting in the hard work. Woo! Holy smokes. That was great. I'm all pumped up. I had some Texas barbecue today. I don't really eat a lot of meat, but I was like smelling it on the smoker driving by, and I was like, man, what am I going to do for lunch/dinner? I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to love myself, self-care, self-love. Hit up that Texas barbecue, man. I mean, barbecue is pretty common out here, so you'd think it'd be cheap. But nah, some of these jokers got these prices really expensive. Like you could buy half a cow for the prices they charge, right? But this place was super inexpensive. It's right down the street. And I was like, I've been always meaning to go over there because I'm not a carnivore anymore. I pass it up a lot. So then I hit it up today. And I'm telling you, like, The smoked turkey is the best. Tell you, you gotta try some of that. That smoked turkey. The brisket was nice and lean. It was juicy and fat. I like it. I like it chunky, juicy. But the barbecue sauce was way off. It was not even spicy, so it's like, okay, we'll deal with that. But it was delish. And I think I got probably like, I got 3 meats, so I probably got like 3 pounds of meat plus some sides. It was like $27. Can't beat that. Right. All right, so this is your story here, okay? We know you're at the end here. Your award is coming in. Let's get the verdict here. Throw some cards down for that. See how this is going to close it out. Indeed, indeed. Moon card. You are facing your fears. You're being strong here. And you're doing it probably all by yourself. You're doing this in the shadows. So no one's seeing you do this work on yourself. Yeah. What's that? What is that? Page? Oh, the 9 of Swords. Ooh. Okay, well, you're stressed a little bit. It might have been very stressful for you to go through this. Because, like I said, everybody's a liar most days. They put you in competition. They're all about this casual third-party bullcrap that no one can commit, even though they say they want to. They never do. So it's rough. It gives anybody anxiety. It's stressful these days to even try to date. You know what I'm saying? But you're facing your fears of that anxiety. Okay? Let me just pull a couple more over here. Because I like talking to you. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, see, now you're going to be taking baby steps, okay? This is your emotions here with the cups. You're going to be taking baby steps because pages are little, small, right? So you're going to start creeping your way back into this new cycle with this newfound mastery of, using your head and your heart simultaneously. All right, final. 90 cups. Your wish fulfillment's right around the corner, baby. Okay? Your wish fulfillment is right around the corner. So don't stress it. Don't choke at the finish line. Wait till you cross it, then you can choke. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But don't give up on yourself, my friend, because, you're definitely worth it. And we all go through these kind of things, but sometimes some of it's longer because we're not making that connection of the head and the heart. And I think you really get it this time. So you will be able to move forward very successfully, very triumphantly, and very beautifully in sync with yourself. So that way, like I said, you're over here looking good, talking to yourself, all good. That's what you're going to be attracting. Okay? That's the mindset you need to be in. Hope you enjoyed that, my friends. Thank you for joining this live. Thank you for all the likes you guys put out for me. You guys are fantastic. Absolutely love it. So if you're newbie, subscribe. Tell your friends and your neighbors all about my channel. Bring them over. Tell the lady at the Subway that makes your tuna to subscribe to my channel. Appreciate y'all being here. Be blessed, be brave, be bold, be well. Peace and prayer every day, and I will see you on the next one. I gotta reach over here to shut it off. Where'd it go? I can't shut the live off. There's no X button. Somebody swindled my settings. For real? I gotta get into this. We're still live here, people. Somebody has taken over my life. There's no buttons to push. There's no more friends to see. There's no more chat. What is going on? Hey, hacker, go take a nap. Leave my shit alone.